first half, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, could be Wayne!
I think I got my swagger back. Oh!
I love it, baby!
Them orange britches. Something about them orange britches.
Tennessee wins! Spotted by Tennessee, Jawan Jennings. Jennings makes the catch.
Ball hit high in the air into right field. Going back is Sayre. And Tennessee can say hello win column. A grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. You can't draw it up any better.
We just won a basketball game, and we're very happy right now. McGrath for the win. He got it. If you don't like college football and you watch this one, I'm not sure what your problem is.
Did to do, and welcome into More Important Issues. It is Friday, November 28th. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It is now time to do one of my favorite Thanksgiving traditions, and that is to hate people for no reason other than they cheer for a football team that you don't like. And I think that is what makes this country the greatest country in the world.
I love that, yeah. And this week, it's somehow they have a little bit more fans than they usually have. Or I guess they're still caring about football at this point.
Yeah,
maybe?
I mean, they'll go away pretty soon. They won't last too long. Don't worry. Not too much longer. We're fine.
Okay. Just less than 24 hours and we'll...
Yeah, I mean, there'll be some that linger around and pretend they care. And they'll be like, I hate Tennessee. Okay, cool.
You still live in the state, buddy.
Yeah, nothing you knew about that. I guess you could move, but you won't. Coward. Right. No, it's great. I think like today the Egg Bowl, at least for a minute, was awesome. Georgia Tech, zero juice, man. How do you play a game called good old fashioned hate at a neutral site? That's an abomination. That's crazy.
I mean, Georgia, all their rivalries are played at a neutral site.
They might as well just play all their games at neutral sites at this point. It's getting out of hand.
Yeah. What is this? This is their third time playing? They're going to play 3 times in Atlanta. They play in the SEC championship. Is that right?
Did they open there? I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm just kind of assuming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They probably just
the playoffs. There's probably somewhere that they could go and end up in Atlanta for that too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, just the Atlanta Bulldogs. That's what their new name is.
Might as well be. They don't have a home in Athens, that's for sure. Yeah, it's crazy. But good for them. And then you have Texas Tech playing now. I don't know. Maybe Arch Manning figures it out, Landon.
I don't know. He got a little juiced up at the walk into the stadium. Did you see that?
I didn't. Maybe Texas A&M loses this one to avoid the extra game.
Yeah, I would.
Why? Like, it's not necessary. You're gonna have a
playoff game.
We found out there's no easy road to the national championship. So you're gonna play who you're gonna play. I don't know.
Easy road.
I guess you get an extra game
last year.
Do what?
Penn State had it pretty easy last year.
Turns out not, because they didn't win a national championship.
That's true. They ran into Notre Dame.
I guess you have an extra game somewhere, and I'd rather play one of the last 4 than Alabama in that extra game at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I throw this game. Let Arch have his Heisman moment. Bring him back, you know? I think that's the move.
You think he's coming back?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Steve Sarkisian said he would have fired himself 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, he said he would have fired himself today. That Texas program, I mean, they're always going to be there, but like it doesn't feel like they are. Kudos to them, I guess, for always hanging around. I don't know.
What was it? Sam Ehlinger is like, we're back, and it's
yeah.
It's like, yeah, like you're in the playoff, but the people who were like out of the playoff feels like they have the same chance of winning the national championship than Texas does.
Yeah, you're not real like sure you're back, but you're not really back.
Yeah, you're not Texas back.
And you probably never will be. And that's okay. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a different age. We live in a different world than we did 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
Draft day. Quote. Kevin Costner.
It's a great
and that
movie.
random guy.
Great movie.
That was the GM for the Seahawks.
Speaking of Egg Bowl, Lane Kiffin doesn't like to be called a hoe. I figured that would be kind of something he's heard over the past couple of years, but
also I don't think he's exactly being called a hoe.
Yeah, the context was like
it's a would that be he was compared to a hoe.
Yeah.
But he wasn't called a hoe, if I understood the quote correctly.
Yeah.
Also, just whip his ass right there if you really believe. Why? Like, there's cameras in the tunnel. You're like, would you not just fight him right there?
Well, my favorite thing was like he had 5 cops behind him, and I'm just like, that's what a hoe would do, right? That's very hoish. Do you come at somebody when you have 5 cops behind you?
Yeah, that's a great point. Also, I mean, he wasn't going to be able to do much. Like he didn't have a belt on anymore at that point.
Yeah. Also, like I've been watching Mayor of Kingstown, which great show, by the way. I know no free ads, but still, it's a great show. I'm not going to say what it's on to not give that company the ad, but they it's a lot about prison stuff, and I think a lot of those people in that show would call Lane Kiffin a hoe for what he did on the field today. Or after the game. Yeah. I think that's very hoish behavior.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. You can't be messing around with co-eds and be mad that somebody called you a hoe, okay? That's what are we doing?
I'll give a free shout out to Dave Portnoy. It's a great point. He's like, just for the record, if Lane leaves for LSU, then the reporter's analogy is actually fair game and pretty on point. Yeah, you kind of got to stay. If you took offense to that, you kind of have to stay.
Yeah.
You really backed yourself into a corner there, buddy.
I just want to know when he leaves, or if he leaves, what's his excuse? He's already used the dream school scenario or dream job scenario.
Great point. Well, dreams change. As many know, you probably dreamed of being a professional athlete at some point. I realized that very soon in life, probably sooner. Dreams change. So maybe he's no longer California dreaming. But many people call Baton Rouge the Hollywood of the South. So that makes sense.
Yeah. Been to both? Don't recommend either.
What if he calls this podcast out? He's like, I'm going home to the Hollywood of the South. Thank you, boys, for that out.
Daytona Beach.
No, Florida's moved on, they say.
I don't know. That's you've moved on, or like you were never in the running.
Yeah. Also, like there's someone in that office that's like, he hasn't made a decision yet. What if we throw out one more number?
Yeah. Well, it's like all these schools are kind of going to like, hey, we know we're not getting Kiffin. Like, let's try to land our next best guy before something like Florida or LSU or even Ole Miss, whichever one comes calling and steals them away from us. Let's just go ahead and do that. So I think Arkansas, I think that's a good hire for them. I don't know if that's a great job, but
is that official? It sounds like it's not official.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how it's kind of settled, but
maybe.
I don't know. And then Summerall is now linked to Florida. Apparently
that makes
told
sense.
Auburn no.
That also makes sense.
Which, man, if you're Auburn, you schedule them immediately or try to. I know we have that. I don't know what their schedule looks like, and I know we have it mapped out until 2029, but They literally, I mean, John Summerall just said like Florida's a better job than Auburn.
That facts.
Yeah.
Thanks to the people running that. If you think Tennessee's boosters and all that in the background have been bad, let me introduce you to the Auburn Tigers / Eagles.
The Brian Harsons.
That was a moment for sure.
Just go get Gus back. I mean, what are y'all doing? Who else are you going to get? Go get Gus back.
Natty incoming.
Or who's the guy that we had as an interim for like a week?
Yeah, he was there recently.
Kevin Steele.
Kevin Steele. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gave him in like a cool 250, right? Like running workouts.
Yeah, I guess just showing face.
Do you think he called a single recruit?
No.
Not like no one that was committed currently?
No, probably not. Was he even on campus? Like, are we sure he was here?
That's a phenomenal question. My last thing on the Lane Kiffin news. Oh, shoot. Lost my train of thought thinking about Kevin Steele. It happens to the best of us. Happened to John Curry, happened to Philip Fulmer. You get him in mind and it just you're like, Kevin Steele.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin has been involved in 2 altercations immediately following football games in the last 5 weeks. He has been the common denominator in both. Just of note.
Needs thicker skin.
Not with the head coach either, which is usually how that goes.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you go to a place where you can't really understand the people that are talking to you. So maybe LSU that's why they're in play. It's like they can't really offend me because I don't know what they're saying.
Sure. I like it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where he is. What's your let's do a prediction real quick. I think he stays.
I think he stays too. I think he's at Ole Miss. I would be. My meter has shifted so much, but I do in the end. I mean, I'm even wearing Ole Miss college. I didn't realize that. Like, go Rebs. Am I right?
Clip that.
I'm just supporting my boy Trey. He's like up and down every day. He's
he couldn't even celebrate the Egg Bowl win.
He's in a bad spot right now. I feel.
It is crazy to be 11-1 and feel like the sky is falling.
Yeah, so I got to lift my boy up. Lane Kiffin won't lift my boy up. I'll do it.
Yep.
I'll do it for sure. All right.
Vandy. It's time. Just go win.
It's time.
What were we even thinking about? It's freaking Vanderbilt. At the end of the day, it's Vanderbilt.
I mean, I like that mentality. Yeah. Tennessee's going to have their hands full. I think, offensively, I think after watching last week, which I know Florida's Florida, but you piece together the last few weeks, I feel okay about the offense. I think they'll get theirs.
Yeah.
I feel like Josh Heupel's done better trying to go after his guys. We're going to hope Deshaun Bishop has just been resting that hamstring quad, whatever it's been bothering him all season. He's just been in bed, right, Deshaun? No extracurriculars right now. We can do that during the bowl week.
Yep.
Like bowl weeks are made for. You can go party up with Pop-Tart. You can pick they're going to have like 5 different Pop-Tarts this year. You can have your pick of the litter. But right now, it's rest time. Josh Heupel just needs to target his guys. I think it's going to be the defense that's going to be interesting. It's accounting for guys like Eli Stowers and not letting Diego Pavia make more with his legs when plays break down. That's not that this team isn't good. Vanderbilt isn't good. They're 9-2 for a reason, but they're a very containable football team.
Yeah, I think they're like the more they won, it's like, okay, this team's for real. And then you look back at like all their wins and it's like, I mean, have they and it's probably the same with Tennessee. It's like
It's the exact same.
Who have they beaten?
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're going to consider Tennessee a number 20 football team, I mean, same can be said with Vanderbilt because they beat an LSU team, they beat a Virginia Tech team. They barely beat Missouri without their starting quarterback for most of that game. They had to go to overtime with Auburn. Here's what I have to say about their defense in that Auburn game. Auburn threw for 353 yards, Caleb. 353 yards. This Auburn 2025 football team threw for 353 yards. That's all I need to know. Joey Aguilar, Braylon Staley, Mike Matthews, Chris Brazzell, have a freaking day, man.
Yeah, their defense is gettable. Their defense is very gettable. Yeah, I mean it's the only thing they kind of have over Tennessee is they beat the Missouri team. Tennessee lost to the Oklahoma team. Like that's the line separating them currently. Other than that, their wins and schedule like almost identical. They lost to Texas. They lost to Alabama. I think the only team they've beaten with a winning record, like Tennessee, who's his ETSU, I think is Missouri.
Yeah. They did beat the crap out of South Carolina. That was early in the year, and that's when everybody was like, yeah, South Carolina sucks.
Yeah, they're 4-7 now.
Yeah.
Okay. Shane Beamer going to Shane Beamer.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is a much improved Vanderbilt team from last year, but let's not forget, we spotted them 14 points last year. And, I mean, the worst of worst starts. And Tennessee ended up winning the game easily.
I need it to be known. I think you can still win with that start. I think I would melt down if we start that way again.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's going to be cold.
Yeah, let's just have another Florida game.
I might be tempted to leave.
Yeah, I mean, you get rid of Boo Carter, you win in the swamp. You just go and handle business against Vanderbilt, and you're right on your way to you close out the year. Yeah, you don't make the college football playoff, but I mean, you don't have two of your starting cornerbacks. Your starting quarterback from last year was gone. I think you're returning a lot next year. The portal is going to be something that you have to hit on. But it gives you so much momentum going into next season.
Yeah, going into the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Exactly. Yeah, wherever we're at. Minus Nashville. We are not going to Nashville.
No, we need to I need the fans to rally around me saying Pop-Tarts Bowl because I think bowl bidding now is just lobbying. And
where is the Pop-Tarts Bowl?
I think it's Orlando. We could go. That's an easy flight. Probably fly down there for $30.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
That's the only bowl I would even consider attending. So hear me, Tennessee. Take us to the Pop-Tarts Bowl. I want to eat a Pop-Tart at the Pop-Tarts Bowl. That's my only goal of 2026, 2026 currently, which I think the game's played in 2025, but we'll pretend it's 2026. Oh, I thought that said something else for a second. I was like, whoa. I know it's Friday and it's late, but come on. Yeah, that's the only bowl game I'll consider attending. And yeah, I want to eat a Pop-Tarts at a Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Yeah.
I want to eat my favorite flavor, wild berry.
You're adding motivation.
Yeah.
And that's what like this game kind of comes down. I mean, Vanderbilt has a ton to play for. They also got a ton to lose.
Yeah. Oh, this is a playoff game for them, which makes, I mean, yeah, I would love to eliminate them from playoff contention. I hate that that's kind of in consideration, but if that's what we need, fun for me, sure. Like, whatever. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they definitely need this win and probably they kind of need to blow out Tennessee to even, like, have a chance, right?
No, I mean, they're in the conversation if they win. It's just
I think they're on the outside looking in.
They would need some things to go their way. I don't even know, like, because blowing Tennessee out, I think you still need things to go your way.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'm not sure how that shakes out. You mentioned not having Boo Carter. You saw Tennessee play a lot of like 4-3. I got to imagine that's going to be similar, but it's going to be interesting to see how they try to contain Eli Stowers because we know our linebackers haven't been great in pass coverage. That is their number one target is Eli Stowers. He is also their leading receiver, but far and away their leader in interceptions. So going to be interesting to see how they contain him. And then beyond that, yeah, just you gotta contain Diego Pavia, which you didn't have much trouble with last year, but I don't know what that means for.
Yeah, I think you got to make him uncomfortable. Don't let him get in a rhythm. He just kind of thrives on that. I think you need to take the wind out of the sails super early and hit him any chance you get. Not after the whistle, please. But I think you need to make him uncomfortable. Keep him in the pocket. Eli Stowers is kind of his safety blanket. I think you got to – Tennessee found a way to take him out of the game last year. I feel like you try to do that same thing. Easier said than done. I get it. But, you know,
I remember how we did it last year. Was it with that star position, just not letting him
– Well, I think we were able to blanket him
loose
because you had Jermod McCoy just on an island.
Yeah.
And you probably put Ricky Gibson on an island too because you weren't really worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, he only had one catch last year.
Yeah. So, and if you're a linebacker, hey, you read pass, you go to Eli Stowers.
Yeah,
forget everybody else. That's where he's trying to go. Yeah, I mean, you got to fill your rush lanes and, you know, not let him make plays with his legs, especially on third down. You know, they're going to run that wonky, put guys in motion, do a little like triple option, like out of the shotgun. I mean, you just got to kind of be ready for everything, stay home, be disciplined. And I mean, you played good football a week ago. I think build on that. Continue to play good football. This is a lot of those defensive linemen, a lot of their last game in Neyland. Go with a bang. Shut Pavia's cocky attitude down, like Chris Hatfield said. We thought it was something else.
I mean, just those words together, you're like, whoa, where is this going? Yeah. Yeah, I think containing the run is a big one. Not that, I mean, obviously Pavia is going to be the one to try to sting the most. But they do have Cedric Alexander, who's had a good year. I don't think they have really anybody out, right? This week?
Not really.
I didn't think so. I haven't seen the report today because the other one dropped this afternoon, correct? The last one.
I think so.
I kind of forgot today was Friday for a while. So that was shout out to Thanksgiving. But yeah, I think containing the run's a big one. It makes it a little bit more difficult when the quarterback's so involved in the run game. But especially if we see ourselves in more of a 4-3, I like our chances to do that. It's the pass game that then starts to scare me with the way the secondary is played this year. But I also think you have a situation like they're not. I think Diego Pavia is a better overall quarterback than the last one you saw, but there's not so much of a. It's not like he has a better arm, bigger arm. So like that's where I feel good about looking at the Florida film and reflecting on that.
Yeah. I mean, he's completing a high percentage of his passes, so that leads me to think like Eli Stowers, like he targets him so much. There's not any of those receivers, and you know, maybe I'm eating my words after this, but there's none of those receivers right now that you're like, man, you got to keep an eye out for that. It's kind of like Florida last year. Like, yeah, there's some pretty decent last week, pretty decent athletes, but none of them that you're just super worried running by you. It's not like they got Georgia or Alabama receivers out there.
Yeah,
by any means. Honestly, this team kind of reminds me of Oklahoma.
Yeah,
without like a really good defense.
Yeah, they're not.
Of their playmakers, they have okay running back. Good tight end, a quarterback that can make plays with his legs. I think Vanderbilt's probably going to air it out a little bit more, just because, I mean, one thing about Pavia, he does not care. He will throw it, and maybe that helps you. Get a pick. He's going to throw it.
I mean, yeah, you'll have your chances this game because he will. I mean, he'll try to make some difficult throws. So I mean, you got to force him into those areas, but he'll definitely try. Try some shots that maybe aren't ideal. And I think that too with his legs as well. Like you'll have a chance to force fumbles. You'll have a chance to create turnovers in this game for sure. Got to be stingy. I think that's the biggest thing for the defense. Got to be stingy. Offense got to be a little bit more consistent. I mean, I think this team's good enough that you can't go dark for parts of the football game like you have against your good opponents in Oklahoma and Georgia and Alabama. If you go dark, they're good enough to take advantage of that.
You can't make a ton of mistakes either, and give the ball away. Like I feel like this kind of comes down to if Tennessee takes care of the football, they win this game. If they don't, if Joey Aguilar's throwing it up or, we're giving up a free rusher that's able to get the ball out and get a fumble like a strip sack, I think that's when Tennessee can lose this football game. Other than that, I think you take care of it, you take care of business.
Sure. Yeah.
Because everything we've kind of wanted with this team, like we've wanted them to be consistent running the football more so down the stretch. I feel like they've done that with Deshaun Bishop. And I know they're kind of like every other series. Florida, that was not the case. Like, this is our guy. Run the crap out of him. And I think he only gets better as the game goes on. Like, the more he gets hit, I think the more like defenders like, man, this little bowling ball kind of hurts. Like, I don't want to tackle that guy anymore, or I don't want to try to hit him as hard. So, and he's able to run through arm tackles. He always falls forward. I think you ride Deshaun Bishop in this game again, if you can.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he got hurt twice in that Florida game, but hopefully he's all good.
You still kind of rode him there, and I think that was probably the right decision if he's good enough to go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Give me an X factor for this one.
Offensively, I think it's going to be your running back. That is where Tennessee sustains drives. I hope it's Deshaun Bishop. I think that's what will determine if Tennessee can stay on the field. We know they're not probably going to be the home run hitters, but I think this game will be tight late, whether that means late into the third quarter or maybe even the fourth. It'll be tight late. You got to sustain drives. Defensively, I think you need another T-Lander performance like you did against Florida.
Yeah,
I think we need that Jeremiah T-Lander.
Yeah, I think this is a big game for the linebackers in general.
Yeah.
Just like
with confident about the others, we'll get it.
Yeah.
By the way,
facing a guy like DJ Lagway, I thought they handled Mateer pretty well for the most part.
Outside of that one drive, or one play.
Yep. And I think Diego Pavia is he's a good enough quarterback. He's going to get his. I think you got to prevent him from getting in a rhythm. I think you need to get stops early. I mean, that's what happened against Florida is you were beating them so bad. Every little bit of hope that they had was gone in the first quarter. So they only threw the ball 7 times in the second half, down 31 points. That's unreal.
That's why I talked about that one drive that ate up so much time, and they only got 3 out of it.
Yeah, no, I mean, they were just done. Wanted to get to the house. So, yeah, a big game for your linebackers. I think you went T-Lander. I was going to go Arion Carter just because of the way he played against Florida was really good, and I think they need that vocal leader. It just seemed to be different defensively with him out there a little healthier. I don't know if it was just that Florida team was just horrible, which probably is part of it. But that defense just had a little swagger to them last weekend. So hopefully you're able to carry that over. I think offensively, we talked about Eli Stowers being, a big playmaker for Vanderbilt. I think Ethan Davis is another guy who just keeps on making plays and making plays. He was your leading receiver last weekend against Florida, and I think he could be that same type of guy that Eli Stowers is. Hopefully not too good because I would love to have him back next year. But, I mean, if that's the case, if he has such a good game where he goes to the pros, I'm okay with that too.
I can't imagine that'd be a factor, but yeah, maybe so. Maybe it's that good. I don't know. I think getting the tight ends involved would be huge. I think Josh Heupel is one of the many X factors in this game because I think we need to see more of that play calling that kind of countered what they did all year against Florida and really opened it up in the first quarter. And you may need some of that all game. And so I think we need this Josh Heupel, for kids watching the 6'7" Josh Heupel, you know. We need that Josh Heupel.
Are you talking about balance? Well, balance.
Yeah, the big. It's an alliteration.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Heupel.
What we thought, kind of like
lower than Dolly.
Chris Hatfield.
Yeah, lower than Dolly. It's not here. I just can't show you in the camera.
Yeah. And also, Chris, we love that you commented. We appreciate that. We just read that. We're like, whoa.
It was one of those where I'm kind of reading it while talking, and I just saw some of the words and squished them together. And I thought, listen, I'm not one to get on to anyone from getting out of hand. That's not my move.
Yeah. We appreciate anybody who hops in the chat and feel free to drop those questions or comments, whatever you got. We're here to kind of go over that as well. So, all right. Do we want to go in, get these predictions? Anything else for this game? I think I got one thing before we get into that. Okay. Nobody go to SEC Nation. No one go to that program. I like Nate Bargatze, but bringing a Vanderbilt guy to Knoxville, that is terrible.
Criminal. Yeah. I was thinking about that because, which they didn't, after Vanderbilt beat Alabama last year, College Game Day brought Nate to a set in Alabama. And then this year they brought Theo Vaughn, who is mucking it up with Vanderbilt, all they get to a Vanderbilt game, Vanderbilt versus Alabama.
Yeah.
Now we have this. Are they running out of guest picker ideas? Is it time to drop the whole guest picker thing?
Yeah, I kind of think so. I think it's kind of lost its, like when you have one every week and every year it's kind of the same couple teams. I think you need to let's just do the same person.
Or they need to have no ties. Well, that wouldn't be I don't think that'd be a guess at that point, but
yeah, sure.
Or just someone with zero ties to either team.
I was talking about the same one for each team. Like this is
no matter what.
Yeah.
We're signing guest picker contracts now.
Yeah, probably NIL.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
I don't know. Why can't you have some of the coaches do it, or just get get Rick Barnes and have him do it, or somebody like that. Somebody that's actually at the university. I mean, this SEC Nation trying to copy what Game Day is doing is just dumb anyway. So I don't watch it. Do you watch it?
SEC Nation?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly. So what's the point? But
I can't believe Nate Bargatze would stoop so low. This is a 3-time SNL guy. I think he's been on 3 times. It's pretty low of him to get on SEC Nation with the likes of Tim Tebow and Paul Feinbaum. This might signal an end to Nate Bargatze's run of stadiums and blowing out the internet. I think it's over. He's down bad.
It would be hilarious if no one showed up.
I think we all need to keep Nate and his family in there. They might struggle to eat in the near future if this is a sign of his career.
Hopefully he saved that money that he made.
I think he's made a movie. I mean, that might flop now. Yeah.
I mean, it means more, man. If you're gonna say you love this team, I respect it, but I don't have to like it, and I don't have to like you.
He also recruited when they played Georgia, which that was in Nashville.
He was recruiting?
Yeah, he called out what's his name from is it Beach? Is that where that 5-star's at? That quarterback that's going to Georgia?
No, he goes to Nashville Christian.
Oh, okay.
He plays 1A football.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why his highlights, you're like, oh my God.
I've never watched him. I don't care about a 5-star in Georgia.
It looks very much like Arch.
Arch Manning's.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Very much like it.
So he'll probably be phenomenal at Georgia. Okay.
Apparently he's projected to flip to Vanderbilt. So maybe we just beat him so bad he's like, hell no.
There's no way. There's no way. I'm not living in a simulation where Georgia's flipping Vandy's flipping 5 stars from Georgia. There's no way.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. But they keep putting it in, but I don't know. I mean, he'll just transfer in a year anyway. When they go 7-5, he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm out."
It's going to be really interesting to see what this Vanderbilt team does next year, like what they look like next year. Because let's not forget they sucked before Pavia came along.
Yeah,
they were. Clark Lee was on, like, he was back against the wall. Now they're pledging fund, like they gave him a raise. They're pledging funding for him. Wasn't he one of the coaches that lost that to an ETSU team? Wasn't that his first year?
probably. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna say it is. They lost.
Okay,
they lose to UConn too.
Oh yeah. They lost to a lot from the jump.
Mm.
It was a tough road.
Yeah,
2021. I'm pretty sure they lost to lost to ETSU. They did, and that was his first game. They lost to ETSU.
I think I read something today where since Josh Heupel and Clark Lee became head coaches of their SEC programs, Heupel is 189-65. Like that's the scoring margin.
That sounds right. Hey, I'm gonna need you to take that back. UConn lost to Vanderbilt. So how about that? 30-28, Landon. Put some respect on Clark Lee's name, okay?
Close one.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty crazy that they got a competent quarterback in there. Things started looking up, and then they just throw everything they have. I mean, they're going to be like LSU, still in funding from a hospital here soon.
Yeah.
Is it better that it's an adults hospital?
Slightly.
Doesn't sound as bad when you're like, yeah, they're still in money from children's cancer research. It doesn't quite sound as bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's adults cancer research. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Don't they have enough funding?
They lived a pretty decent life up till then.
That'll be Clark Lee's next big. He'll be on 60 Minutes saying that. Go ahead and lock it in.
I mean, are they going to try to become like the new Iowa?
Waving?
Yeah, I think they like try to do like the Vanderbilt Memorial, or they kind of tie that in. Like that's their thing. Because they don't really have a thing other than having his mom dry humping a pole.
All right, Doree. Who is this kid that's suddenly appeared and he's like white knighting for Pavia's mom? How dare you all talk about someone's mom like that? All right. First off, if you want to know anything about being a premier program, if CBS is covering your game, Brent Musburger is going to say some creepy things about your girlfriend or mom. Like that's just rule number one. He's going to be a flat out creep. Rule number two, if they show her on TV all the time, every program in the country is going to talk trash about her. The new rule we've discovered, if your mom is straddling a pole without pants on, she's going to be called names she probably shouldn't be called. That's just part of it. Wear pants next time. I don't know. Shouldn't have thrown them at the bartender on the Pedal Tavern. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Lane Kiffin's like, you calling me a hoe? I didn't do that. We know.
Little do we know, he's definitely done that.
He's doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually probably called Pavia's mom. He's like, you're not. He's like, yeah, once you get over the whole Theo Vaughn thing, like the rest of the country has, come talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, they have Theo Vaughn, and I like Theo, but like he's following Pavia's mom around like a lost puppy. Like he was there on senior day. Like what the hell is going on?
He walked Pavia out.
He was on the field
being escorted by his mother and friend / stepfather.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic. I'm interested to see kind of what happens. Like if
I know that bedroom in that Nashville penthouse.
So say he doesn't like get another year.
He doesn't. He's done.
Oh, he's asking for it.
No, I think
Lawsuit.
if I understand, I think that lawsuit's just trying to institute that rule.
Yeah, but
'Cause
he's
he
trying to get another year. Yeah.
But he's already played 4 legitimate years at the NCAA level. No?
I think they're trying to get the 5th year because of JUCO, right?
But he played 2022, 2023 at New Mexico State, and then 24 and 25 at Vanderbilt. This was his year that they got.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know why he's in that lawsuit.
No, I think it's just because I think that's the original lawsuit because it was never ruled on. It was just he was granted the TRO to do it.
I don't know. Well, we'll see. Let's say he's not. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that now. Dang it.
He's gonna be playing football in Spain next year.
Well, yeah, does Theo
Germany.
Vaughn still come around Vanderbilt? Hell no.
I don't know, man. It
Depends
depends how good they are. If they're on TV, he'll be there.
I mean, you got to hire Pavia on staff, right? You got to have him.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we should.
I will give credit to this. He has he's backed up a lot of what he said. They have far been better than I thought they would be.
Sure.
But, and we have a question about this. Do you think this team really cares about what Pavia said in the offseason?
Yes.
They better.
Yeah.
They better.
No one wants to be talked about like that. Yeah.
Now, football runs through Vanderbilt.
I mean, do you think those kids,
the state of Tennessee?
Do you think those kids that were fighting in the Ole Miss Mississippi State game legitimately care about their respective universities? But for some reason, they're told to hate those people for a week, and they hate them.
Yeah.
It's kind of what makes college football.
It's really easy to hate somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you could have somebody at work, they're like, yeah, I heard this about that person. You're like, yeah, screw them, right? I'm out.
Yeah.
It don't take much.
Give us some of that work drama. What's going on there?
Oh, I don't have
That was a quick jump you made.
I stay out of that word drama.
I want to hear the chatter at the water cooler.
I got time for that. Got 2 jobs. Don't need another with drama in it.
You got 2 jobs with drama in it?
No, I got 2 drama-free jobs. I don't need one with it in it.
Okay. I was gonna say now I need to hear about this other drama.
No.
I'm not privy to any of it.
But yeah, they better care about what they said. I mean, I hope they heard it on repeat all week long. And that Netflix documentary that came out with them talking crap about Tennessee, saying they hate Tennessee and we can beat them any given Saturday, that came out after the season.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, this is first time you get to face them after kind of hearing that. I think it definitely should have some emotion. Now play between the whistles, please. Don't get a 15-yarder for it, but I mean, you absolutely punish Vanderbilt. And just remember, they play in Tennessee. We don't play in the state of Vanderbilt. We play in the state of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Be about it. Tennessee doesn't lose to Vanderbilt. Josh Heupel, Tennessee does not lose to Vanderbilt. It's a fireable offense. This Vanderbilt team's a little different than what we've seen.
I hate to tell you, it's not. Losing to Kentucky is a fireable offense. We've had many coaches remain on staff after losing to Vanderbilt.
That's true.
It's not.
Should have been a fire offense. Most of them have the people that have lost to Vanderbilt are people that later on lose their jobs. We should have known. We should have cut ties when they lost to them the first time, but done with it.
Right. Quick score of interest as I clicked on it. Running clock in Greene County. Alcoa 35, Greenville 0. Into the third quarter.
Jesus Christ. All right. Alco, you 1-4A, move up to 5A.
I think they should. I think they should treat it like relegation, promotion and relegation.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think the TOSLA should allow them to move up and down every year, depending on what they do.
What was the end of the Georgia game?
19-6.
Oh,
Surrey County up
16-9.
35-13 on Halls.
Okay.
Halftime, Gatlinburg Pittman was up 9-7. It is now 23-7 GP.
I saw where Tyner came out with their shirts off to warm up. I knew they were done. I knew it.
Cooked.
Yep. Can't do that.
No, you cannot. Oh, I did not know that. Come on, Tyner. Be better.
Yeah. All right, score prediction.
I'm going to say 34-24 Vols.
Okay. Love it.
They seal it late, go up 10, it's over.
Okay. I'm going to go 41. I like 41-31. I kind of like 10 too. I like 10.
All right. Late 10, or are they icing it late? Are they sealing it late? Are they icing it or sealing it?
Oh yeah, we drive down like we did in Florida and just take a knee.
Okay. Need it out?
Yeah. Long drive.
Diego Pavia is trying to get into the student section while we're kneeling it out because they said something mean about his mommy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Student section has Theo Vaughn. He's wearing orange again.
Right. Yeah, he's actually moved to the other sideline to try to get the Gatorade ready. I do want to know, is this going to be a good atmosphere? Like, will the students be involved? I'm curious what tomorrow's atmosphere is going to be like.
I think it should be loud. It's going to be cold, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff to play for in this game. I mean, Pavia wants a Heisman.
Yeah.
And he's got a legitimate shot at it. Now, I don't think he's the best player in college football, but at the same time, there's Mendoza, Sayan, and him are kind of the three guys that you're looking at right now. So, I don't know. Obviously, they want a playoff spot. And I think Tennessee just have it be a rivalry game. And it is a rivalry game because we preached that it was a rivalry game so we could play Vanderbilt every single year. And nothing more.
It is. It's a in-state rivalry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta get the juices flowing.
Same as like Memphis or MTSU. Like it's a in-state rivalry. Sure. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff to play for. And to get a chance to kind of get a win over a ranked opponent, get a win over a team that thinks they're better than you, and kind of, like Chris Hadfield said, shut Pavia's cocky attitude down. I want him crying. He threw for like 130 yards last year in this game. Tennessee got to him early, and they kind of waved the white flag. Like they didn't, after they kind of lost that lead and lost all momentum, it was over. So I think there's still a ton of stuff to play for in this game. I'm excited about it.
I agree.
I think give me Ethan Davis a tutty in this one. I think they get to Pavia 3 times. At least.
Okay. I like that. What are you guys going to say if we lose tomorrow? Tennessee just didn't contain Pavia. Their offense got stagnant for long periods of the game. I guarantee you. They turned the ball over at a high rate. I think that's got probably an unfortunate fumble mixed with 1 or 2 interceptions thrown by Joey Aguilar. If they lose, that's how it'll happen.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I think that you're not taking care of the football. Your quarterback is being loose with the football, and in every game he's kind of been. Not
We just
lose,
predicted this.
I guess, but every game they've lost, he's especially Oklahoma. You had the bad throw against Alabama at the goal line. Like there's just been some bad turnovers that cost Tennessee chances in those games. Don't let it happen again.
Right. I mean, let's be clear. We just predicted this to be a 10-point game. We don't think Tennessee's going to blow them out.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, I'd
mistake if you did, though.
Be a lot more fun.
I think another reason, if Tennessee does lose tomorrow, is because they couldn't run the football effectively. And I think you should be able to, because I think they're going to try to defend the pass. I think with having the 15th ranked passing defense in the SEC, like they're going to try to put two safeties over the top, probably play zone coverage. And so, like, I mean, if they're going to try to take that away, I think Tennessee has to be able to run the football. Do an end around with Mike Matthews or Braylon Staley. I mean, let them. If you're not able to get it to them through the air, which I think you should, but get them touches that way.
Yep.
Make sure your playmakers are getting the football. Keep them fed.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, go check out our good friends at Hovey Dry Goods, hoveydrygoods.com. Use promo code MORE for 15% off that first purchase. Again, MORE, 15% off that first purchase. Great gifts, great hats. Go check them out, hoveydrygoods.com.
Agreed.
All right. Let's look at some games real quick, and then we'll talk about basketball and hit the road, dude. You know that that video, that state property.
Oh, yeah.
Hit the road, dude. I know some games are today. You had the Georgia, you had the Egg Bowl, Utah, Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska, Texas A&M.
Iowa beat Nebraska, right?
Bad.
Yeah.
40-16.
Contract extension for Matt Rule.
Yeah.
Sign him up, baby.
Tough.
Oh, Arizona State for tonight. I didn't know that.
Next week, too.
Do what?
I was looking at this. I was like, James Madison and Louisville played? I was like, oh, that's week 2. In the wrong week, Caleb.
You're looking at week 2.
I don't know why it went to week 2. You have Arizona State tonight. Don't know what the name of that series is, but
I couldn't even take a gander. I don't know. I know this is not being played at a neutral site.
Yep.
I don't think.
We need to fact check that.
It's not. It's in Mountain America Stadium, which is an awful name, but it's for a super cool stadium. It's in Tempe.
Okay. Ohio State, Michigan, big noon kickoff.
That's the game, right?
Yes.
Stolen from Harvard and Yale, the actual game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're the game. Everyone knows that. Please, Michigan win. But more importantly, I cannot wait to see the pregame fight, whether it be on the field or in the tunnel. Football players fight. They just can't help themselves. They just gotta fight. I mean, see the Egg Bowl.
See, me and Ross Kivett got into it about Michigan earlier this week.
On Twitter, or is this private?
No, just text.
Okay. I was about to say, I missed that on Twitter.
He was talking about Celeste Moa taking a visit to Michigan this week. And I was like, why would a receiver go to Michigan? Tennessee has 3 receivers with 700 yards plus. Michigan doesn't have one. It makes no sense.
Why would anyone go to Michigan? I think is the better question.
Correct. Yeah, I was just giving him a hard time. And he was giving me a hard time. Because he was like, that's what you say about every guy that takes a visit somewhere else. I'm like, yeah, you're right, Ross. Okay. What do you want me to say?
What would he say about a baseball player taking a visit somewhere else?
Probably wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it either, though. We're in the same boat for that one. Miami, Pittsburgh. You can get in that game for $20.
It's a great rivalry.
Yeah, sure. Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville's a 2.5-point favorite.
That's a line you hammer. No?
I mean, I kind of thought Kentucky had something going, and then they just crap the bet against.
Yeah.
Louisville. I don't know.
There were a lot of, I don't know. I watched those Kentucky teams still. I think Louisville's got that one in the bag.
Yeah. Clemson, South Carolina.
Look out. Tyler from Spartanburg can be on the prowl after this one. This feels like a game at South Carolina. It is a noon game. That's tricky, but I feel like we can get
$3 will get you into a game in Syracuse, New York for Syracuse, 3-8 Syracuse and 1-10 Boston College.
Let's go. Wow. Pack the bags.
Dude.
That's a dome. It'll be warmer than Neyland.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we should do every other year when Tennessee doesn't end the season in Neyland. We should go to like the worst possible game in the FBS or Power 4 at least.
That would be awesome. Tarps off.
We could be a part of the tarps off movement, which that was the easiest viral prediction to predict. Everyone was going to start doing it.
Oh, yeah. Like Florida did it last week. Oregon, Washington.
That could be a really good game in Washington, in Husky Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
That has potential for a good matchup. Good matchup. Alert. We're going to put an alert on it.
Okay. Bookmark it. LSU, Oklahoma.
Hot take. Could end up being a really good game.
I think so too.
Same time as Tennessee.
I'm taking Oklahoma to win because Oklahoma
right.
Yeah.
Right. I think same thing for the next SEC matchup at 3:30. Missouri, Arkansas could end up being a really good football game.
The line is 3.5, which if you didn't know anything, you're just looking at records. You're like, Missouri
hammer
it. Yeah. What does Arkansas look like without Bobby Petrino? I think he's still coaching, but still,
he's halfway.
He knows his fate.
A week ago, they thought they were hiring Dan Lanning. So, I don't know how vibes
calling Alex Golesh the Russian Razorback.
Okay.
Yeah.
How Russian is he?
I think he's from Russian descent. Like his parents are Russian.
Okay.
Or maybe
I didn't know if it was just his name. Russian. Okay.
Which Russian Razorback sounds pretty sick.
It's a pretty sick name. I put it on a graphic.
Yeah.
Potentially the coolest matchup of all time. I did not realize this one was occurring in rivalry week. Oregon State, Washington State. That is a 7-15 matchup taking place on the CW network. College football might just be back. That's for the Pac-12 title.
Is it really number 7, number 15?
No. They're 7 and 15 combined.
Oh, I was like, that doesn't sound right.
No.
Oregon State's god awful.
They're combined 7 and 15, Oregon State and Washington State, but it is for a Pac-12 title game. We could get into this Pac-12 title game being broadcast on the CW network for $13 in Pullman.
Let's do it.
That would be a great trip.
Florida State.
I don't
Battle of the Suck.
Florida probably wins it, and they've already announced they're keeping
Norvell.
Memphis guy, Norvell.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, we'll try again next year.
Which we talked about it. I think it's actually a good move.
Yeah, 100%. In Florida State, they need to get bowl eligible with a win.
They will lose this game.
Virginia Tech, Virginia. I mean, Virginia's sitting right there. Like, if they win that, they're probably in the ACC title game.
I think they are if they win it.
I mean, they got a shot to get in.
Yeah.
Win
Can you believe
in.
that? The 2023 team, Virginia team we saw, coached by Tony Elliott, that team's going to get into a playoff. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that team was abysmal.
They were bad. They were very bad.
John Campbell sent somebody to the tunnel in that game. And I think Dylan Sampson scored 3 touchdowns. Yep.
He did.
It was awesome.
Absolutely. I think this is lining up to be a weird Iron Bowl game. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, the 5.5 is crazy.
Yeah, I think this could be. We might get some Jordan Hare magic, black magic from Jordan Hare. Landon, you can get into that game. This blew my mind. $428.
Jesus.
That's the get-in price for the Iron Bowl in Auburn, Alabama tomorrow night.
5 and 6. I mean, they got to win to be bowl eligible.
That they do it. They find a way to do it.
I mean, they could be bowl eligible by going 2 and 6 in the SEC.
I might wake up tomorrow and just hammer that Auburn money line just for fun, just to feel something. Because by the time I get home, probably won't be able to feel my toes or fingers.
Yeah, and they're down 42-0.
Yeah, I'll feel real great after that.
Another big one, UCLA, USC. The 2 teams in LA, it's them and USC. Caleb, in case you were wondering.
As confirmed by Deshaun Foster.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as you saw that guy, you're like, okay, he ain't lasting long.
This has got to be the lowest of the week. Northwestern Illinois.
I just told you 3.
Oh, it was $3 with Syracuse?
Yeah.
Dang, $6. That's a steal. Like, you almost kind of have to do it. Like, what else are you doing on Thanksgiving weekend?
Yeah, and Champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah, $6.
Can't even get a hot dog that cheap in Neyland.
Hey, don't worry. Notre Dame's got a barn burner this week. Stanford. It is at Stanford, though.
Yeah, that's a trip, man. You got to consider that. Have you considered about getting on a plane?
Is Notre Dame tired of facing these teams that they're 30-point favorites against? Good God.
No, they're not. They have zero pride.
Yep.
What I've come to know about the Irish.
All right. Tennessee in Vegas.
I know a lot of people are upset about the last game. It's a good showing.
100%.
A good showing in Vegas.
Yeah, don't let the Kansas game make you forget about the Houston win, because that game was awesome. That felt like a tournament game. A lot of physicality. It looks like Tennessee was just out of gas for Kansas in the second half, and I don't know. It sucks. Tennessee went on a huge drought that just can't happen, and you blow that game. But yeah, a good showing. I think it does go to show Tennessee needs Gillespie and Nate to have good games pretty much every single game that they're going up against a decent opponent.
Yeah. Yeah.
They need a little bit more from a 2 guard, whoever that's going to be. Amari Abrams plays well at times, but he also is if he's not on, it just feels forced.
Yeah.
They need JP Estrella back playing a full game and not just 10 or 12 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think what they have, spelling it is fine right now, but yeah, I mean, I think down the stretch, you're going to want JP logging more minutes.
I think Carey, I think they got a lot out of Carey in Vegas. You got to see his physicality. You got to see his maturity. And, dude, I think he's super athletic for a big man.
I didn't expect that Carey that we saw this week in Vegas. And I hope that's continued. I hope that continues. Yep. I didn't expect that.
Well, I mean, you have Vanderbilt fans being like, oh, yeah, we're so glad we got rid of him. But I mean, the games he played against Tennessee, dude was lights out. I'm like, finally, we got some sort of inside presence. And yeah, I think he's going to be a big part of this team going forward. Obviously, you saw kind of the rotation at the Houston game. Like Henderson, Brown, love what those guys can do.
Yeah.
I just don't know how much of a factor they're going to be in SEC play. Most games.
Yeah.
I think that rotation shrinks a little bit. I mean, Cade's going to play some. I mean, you're going to see a huge dose of Okpara, Carey, Estrella, obviously Nate and Jacoby. Amari Abrams is going to play. I think you need another guard, whoever that's going to be. Is it going to be Berg? Is it going to be? I mean, do you have Cade as a guard right now? I don't know. Or Henderson. I think there's a lot of guys down there at the bottom kind of fighting for those last couple minutes. Obviously, you're going to – I thought Boswell played phenomenal, especially in that Houston game. I thought he was really good. And a lot of people were just like, man, why do we have another Meshack in, like gives you absolutely nothing offensively? Man, if he can be that good on defense and give you something on offense, whether that's a fast break or a putback or, just taking a guy to the rim like that. If they can just get that, I think that's good enough for him to get a ton of minutes. Obviously, the defense is going to be the reason he's out there, but I thought he played really well in that Houston game, and he kind of earned my respect.
Yeah, I think Boswell's going to be he's not a night in, night out guy. I think that's pretty evident. But I also think it's evident how much he can help this team win in tight games.
Sure.
His defense is unmatched. Big for, I know he was ended up 2 for 4 that game. 2 humongous free throws down the stretch of that Houston game.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's the case for a lot of our team. Gillespie's legs were dead against Kansas.
Oh, yeah, because he played, 38 minutes against Houston?
Yeah, I mean, every shot came up short. I mean, it was very clear to see where Tennessee's priorities were. That's fine.
And, man, he does – he reminds me of Vescovi. You know how Vescovi just ran around until he finally was open?
Yeah.
I feel like Jacoby does that.
Yeah.
You love it, but, I mean, you can't play back-to-back-to-back games. Which the good thing about it is Tennessee is never going to do that.
Right.
Unless you're playing
SEC tournament.
SEC tournament, yeah.
We've decided some years we think is very important, some years we think is stupid and you shouldn't attend.
Sure.
Just depends. It depends how Tennessee does in the NCAA tournament, and we'll decide if the tournament's stupid or not.
Bingo. Yeah.
The year we got bounced from Mississippi State or by Mississippi State in the first round, we go to the Elite Eight. Doesn't matter that year.
Mm-hmm.
The year we won it, it is one of the most important tournaments of all time.
Exactly. Yep. Well, it's kind of one of those things. It's only really important if you win
it. Yeah, I mean, truthfully, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like the same thing with baseball. It's like, I mean, 12 out of these 16 teams are going to the NCAA tournament. If you win it, awesome, cool, hang a banner.
Yeah.
But if you don't win it, like you kind of wasted all that pitching and everything for that many days for no reason.
Yeah, you almost would. You either want to. It'd be great if you could know it. You either want to win it all or lose in the first round and just be done with it.
Yep, 100%. All right, another big week for the BasketVols as they face. They go to at Syracuse, so maybe they just have to pay $3 to get in the Carrier Dome. They'll be there on Tuesday at 7, and they have Illinois on Saturday at 8. Late tip. Sorry. This whole football into basketball, I'm still trying it. Illinois is ranked 13th, and then you have the next Saturday. No, it's not the next Saturday. You have a 10-day break.
Yeah.
From Illinois
Finals.
to Louisville. Yeah. And that's when you'll play number 6 Louisville at home. Is that at home?
Yes. Or is that a weird Nashville game? I think it's at home.
Is Illinois at home?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So you have both of those.
No, Illinois is one of those weird ones. We're playing in Bridgestone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, man, how did we get two freaking really good teams at home? We usually never get that.
No.
Makes sense.
Who is Trey going to cheer for Illinois in that one? Because I'll stop supporting his Ole Miss love if he is. I love how he'll always find a way to cheer against Tennessee.
Yeah. Can we also agree that Players Era Tournament is the dumbest format of all time?
Yes, I mean, yeah, yes. It's you either invite 4 teams and be done with it, or 6 teams, whatever. You can't do it with how many teams you had and have a first place winner. Like, it's not possible.
Yeah,
because
I don't know how you can make everything even.
There's not a bet. The way they did it is the best way they can do that format, and that format's stupid. But I agree, it's the best way. So the obvious thing is choose a different format.
Or just play another game. Have the 2 winners play each other, and the 2 losers play a third place game.
Even then, though, like, are there not some teams? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, yeah. I don't know how many coaches want to play, because when are you playing that game? Is it 4 games in 4 days? I don't think a lot of coaches really love the 3 games in 3 days.
Yeah, that I guess you need some sort of like break in there, maybe. But like, I don't know. I feel like the Maui tournament you could play up to 4 games, right?
I thought it was 3.
Is it?
Maybe
3?
it is 4.
Okay.
Maybe it's 4. I don't know. That is one thing I have not watched this week is the Maui.
I just felt like that was, well, USC won it. Baker Mazzara was the MVP.
Oh, good. 7th-year senior.
Yeah, he's 25 years old. Cooper Flagg is in the NBA. He's 18 years old. Baker Mazzara is in college basketball. He's 25.
Good for him. Very happy for him.
Yeah.
Did Vanderbilt win the battle for Atlantis?
I think they did.
Yeah. Hey, good for them. They need a win this week.
Yeah, that's going to be it. All right.
One last thing for Houston. That Houston team is very, very good. I don't want to see them ever again. I especially don't want to see Emmanuel Sharp ever again. That dude's it.
I don't want to see. No.
The freshman's
Kingston, right? Kingston something.
Kingston Flemings, yes. I don't want any part of Kingston Flemings.
That dude's a freak. Yeah.
Dude, the stones on any player to walk down the court and shoot that 3 and hit it, and it's a true freshman. I don't want that. Dude is a psychopath. I don't want any business playing him.
Yeah, I saw some stuff about Nate in that game, and I mean,
he's in foul trouble for the majority of it because he got that cheap one to start.
Mm-hmm. And he just got to be able to be more physical. Like, he has to make more of an impact on offense when he plays against physical teams. I think that is a good test for him to be like, all right, this is what I need to work on because I'm about to go in this SEC gauntlet. And these teams are physical. Like, that's just how it's going to be. So,
yeah, I mean, all in all, he only played 24 minutes because of foul trouble. He had 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Like, that's a fine stat line for the minutes he played. Like, he played fine.
Yeah, like, it just – I think everybody's wanting him to be a Cooper Flagg or a Kingston Flemings. And I just think, like, some of those games you're probably going to get that. Like, he's probably going to be the best player on the floor. But I think the good thing about Tennessee is there's so much depth where he doesn't have to be Cooper Flagg.
Right.
And you can still win basketball games. I think he's only going to get better as it goes. I would like to see him not dribble as much just because I feel like he is turnover prone. And I think that a lot of that is just being a freshman.
Okay.
Also, when he goes to the rim, like, I mean, he could pull up. Like, yeah, I mean, he's like, what, 6'11", 6'10", 6'9", something like that. Like, anybody who's guarding him is going to probably he can either go by them or he's a lot taller than them and can shoot right over the top of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's coming along. I mean, I think he's fine.
Sure. All right. Yeah, I really like this basketball team though. I think they kind of showed in this tournament they can compete with everybody. And I think it is crazy that they entered the season like 20th.
Yeah.
There's no way there was 19 teams better than this Tennessee team. No way.
I think, surely those will be corrected this week. Surely.
Yeah. Best Thanksgiving dish.
Easy mac and cheese.
Yeah. Gotta be.
Come on. And don't those people that pull out like the mac and cheese casserole and try to have like bread. You don't fix perfect. It's just not possible.
Mm-hmm. What's your least favorite?
I think stuffing's stupid. Actually wasn't served at my Thanksgiving yesterday. Solid. I don't ever see green bean casserole except for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm not really big on any kind of casserole unless it's like breakfast casserole.
Just sausage and cream cheese, baby.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
I was thinking about this because I saw a bunch of people doing best like Thanksgiving dishes and worst and all that. It has to be like a sad, sad life in the North where they don't have cornbread at their Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Cornbread is just so good.
I didn't have corn. We have like is it Sister Schubert rolls?
You just dinner rolls. That's what I would go with.
Okay.
Because I don't know the name of them. You're talking about the frozen bag?
Yeah.
Those are solid.
Gas.
We had sourdough, which, but yeah, I didn't have cornbread yesterday either. But it is I usually have it at Thanksgiving. But yeah, I was just thinking that surely you've had it at Thanksgiving before.
What?
Cornbread.
I don't think I have.
That's crazy. In the South?
Yeah, it's not something we really make is cornbread
for
Thanksgiving. No.
I'm gonna to send your parents the recipe I've been given.
I do like deviled eggs too. It's kind of a weird thing. A lot of people
I think that Austin White, he's on my shit list. That was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. Deviled eggs, white bread, and mustard.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I don't know if that's a popular meal. That looks like something a crackhead would make coming down. That's disgusting. What do we have in the fridge? Old eggs and mustard. Yeah, I'll use that.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even thought to even try that.
I think it was Dijon mustard too, which is one of my favorite mustards. Oh.
Also, dude, peas suck.
I
hate peas.
I don't even know if I ate them as a kid. I certainly have never eaten peas as an adult.
Dude, peas suck.
Like they just look gross.
Peas.
I think the only thing I have peas for is for an injury. They're in my freezer just in case. Every injury is frozen bag of peas, and so I just keep them in there.
I'm a little sore today. I'll get these peas out.
Yeah.
Only good thing they're good for. Yeah, they're like I don't know, vegetarian Dippin' Dots. That's kind of what it reminds me of.
That's slanderous towards Dippin' Dots, in my opinion.
I mean, they're just ass. And people that put them on like top of your
mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Oh. Yeah, that's gross.
That's a side we didn't mention. I will say, I think it's not great to have mashed potatoes with no gravy. Especially at Thanksgiving. I imagine the Pilgrims had that. If they didn't, then shame on them.
Yeah. I'm not a big gravy person, but I like if you want to do it, I'm not against it. Now,
I just finished
throw some peas on those things. That's when I'm like, gross.
I think if you do that,
I hope I don't get you for Secret Santa because you suck. That's not true, but
I just listened to a podcast about the Mayflower coming to America. It's very good. If anybody wants a recommendation, let me know.
Name Bargatze on it?
All about the Pilgrims. No, had nothing to do with him.
Okay.
Scumbag Vanderbilt fan. love you, Nate, but you're a scumbag.
Yeah, you suck. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Guys, big tailgate tomorrow.
Sorry. One last thing. I'm not going to show the video. I was, but hold on. Let's see how long it was. I probably could. I definitely could have cut it down. I probably should have done that retroactively looking at my decisions. It's 4 minutes and 55 seconds, but seeing as we are a big band podcast, I feel we need to talk about it. Did you see the University of North Dakota's marching band at their hockey game?
Mm-mm.
I mean, you didn't see. You missed this?
Yeah, I don't think I saw that.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let's.
Kind of been a weird couple days on social media, to be honest.
Yeah, Twitter sucks. I'm gonna say that. Like the timelines and stuff, I'm out on them. They're screwing with me. I'm not a fan.
Wait, now Leanne Morgan's gonna be there?
She's a guest at 9 a.m., which she's a graduate of the University of Tennessee. Why is she not the guest picker? She would be fantastic.
Yeah, that's insane.
I was really hoping I could just show from my phone. I don't know if that's doable. Let's try this real quick. Because I'm shocked you haven't seen this. It is very North Dakota coded. Is that the way to say it? Is that how the youths are saying it?
Yeah, sure.
I really feel like there should be a way for me to share my screen or something. It's not going to work. This sucks. Dang it. This is electric. All right. Well.
So did he say I didn't call you a hoe? I said your behavior is that of a hoe? Is that true?
I don't know. I don't think he said that. Yeah. I mean, I guess his behavior would be the right way. Again, I think he was comparing you to a hoe, Lane, and you took offense to it.
Mm.
I don't really know what all was said. I don't think Lane Kiffin gave him much of an opportunity to respond. Am I wrong about that? It didn't seem like that.
No, he just kind of like, you want to call me that? Go with me. The guy was like, he kind of like patted him on the shoulder.
Yeah, I think he tried to Jeff Goodman him.
Oh god,
that drunk bastard.
Yeah,
he had to be drunk. He sounded drunk, right?
Good God.
All right. Yeah, it was bad. Let me see if we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ice the Pride of the North Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the ice and led by senior drum major Catherine Barnes is your 2025 University of North Dakota Hockey Band. The UND Hockey Band is made up of students from the UND Pride of the North Marching Band and represents majors from all across the University of North Dakota. Tonight, for the first time ever, the band brings you a special show from the ice at Ralph Engelstedt Arena. Tonight, the band performs featured music that celebrates the unrivaled tradition of the University of North Dakota. We hope you enjoy UND on Ice. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the Zamboni Tunnel as Senior Drum Major Zach Vandy presents a tradition unique to UND. Perform our most requested song at UN.
That dude just ice skated with a tube on.
That's sick.
Oops. I don't know how it is. Sorry, I didn't expect that video to be that long, so my apologies. They also did just march on ice though, and that should be celebrated as well.
Dude, I was really hoping somebody was going down and it was going to be everybody.
Like one person falls and just grabs someone.
Yeah, and it's just a domino effect.
You just had a guy ice skate with a tube on. That's insanity.
Yeah. I don't know how much a tuba weighs, but I imagine it's not light.
I just gotta like the balance on that sucker's gotta be crazy.
Yeah, and going in a circle.
You got a lot of top.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. All right. Anything else?
That's it. Sorry for the long video. I didn't make it go 5 minutes long. Once I started, I could not fast forward. So
it was good quality too. So I was impressed.
I was impressed with the quality as well. Good. They sounded fine. And we're big band supporters, so I was happy to show band.
I was waiting for a fall. I was like, I mean, where is this coming at?
No, dude, we're band supporters, not band trashers. Don't you dare.
That's a good point. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Big day tomorrow. Big tailgate, last tailgate of the year. Please come by. We'd love to see you. We'll be there at 8:30, I think. Looking forward to it. It's going to be cold, but we got a solo stove, so all will be well. Got plenty of wood. Yeah, just looking forward to it. Maybe Patty's family will come. Hopefully not, but
no, they're not invited.
Yeah, definitely not. We're at the church. It would be way too loud. But thank y'all again for listening. We'll be back on Sunday talking about that win over little brother Vanderbilt. We're bringing the boat in, and we out.